What is up, you guys? It is your boy Lucius with Toad Trap Tribe back with another video. And I know you guys have seen the trailer for the new Dragon Ball Budokai game. It's coming. Probably not anytime soon. I think this will probably drop next year. But it's coming. And we've been waiting a long time, over a decade for this. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting for so long. I have been waiting for so long that I even got down on both knees and prayed, freaks, and prayed for some kind of new Budokai Tenkaichi. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I would even settle for a remaster. But my prayers were finally answered, and a few days ago they dropped this amazing little teaser for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Now, what does this mean, and what should we expect? Because I want to temper you guys' expectations here, because I got a couple ideas about this. That's right, Papa Lucius here, and I am going to prepare you guys for the real world. I cannot have you running out here like chickens with your heads cut off, expecting some amazing, perfect dream world scenario. I'm sorry, but guys, a lot of what I've seen has involved hype around the roster. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, a lot of what I have seen has been surrounding hype about the roster. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had an amazing full roster. I mean, characters you wouldn't even think of made it, okay? But I don't want you to expect that this time around. Like, I don't know if you're gonna play as Yajirobe or a Frieza soul, okay? I don't know if that's gonna happen this time around. It simply just might not. You also need to be ready that when you boot up this game, when it releases, you might not be able to play as Black Frieza. You might not be able to play as Gohan Beast and Orange Piccolo. I'm sorry. But in the world we live in today, DLC is everything. You get games that aren't even finished when they release. Now, I'm not saying that this will be the case with this game, but, you know, it's very possible that some of these movie stories that we did get in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 might not be with the base game. So we could get all kinds of content. I think in the base game we could see the story go all the way through Dragon Ball, or maybe they forget Dragon Ball and they go just Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, but I think they're going to include everything. I think this is going to be a real homage to the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 legacy, but it's going to be with the modern caveat. And that means there's going to be some DLC. There's going to be some story elements and some characters that we believe should be included in the base game. But as luck would have it, we can't always get everything that we want. But I do not want you guys to be disheartened if you don't see freaking Korin the cat on the roster. Okay? You don't need to. Why? Because I still think this game is going to be absolutely amazing. The reason why is because I want you to think about the last decade plus of Dragon Ball Z titles that we've gotten. Have you thought about it? I'm sure that you've already thrown up all over your phone or your laptop when you thought about Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi.
What the hell? Oh my god!
Now, the idea of it was great, but the execution was very mid, and I think the combat system just absolutely ruined the experience. It felt like playing turn-based Dragon Ball on a console, but in this instance, we already know that the combat system is amazing. For a 3D arena fighter, I'm so sorry. We already know the combat is great. For a 3D arena fighter, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, top of the class, am I right? Now think deeper. Dragon Ball Fighter, great game, I love it, but it doesn't have some like the classic Dragon Ball story fun that we normally get. There's a story mode, but it's like, whatever. It's not the focus of the game. Kakarot, however, Dragon Ball Kakarot was story focused. But, let's be real about Kakarot. Was that the most excellent Dragon Ball experience you ever had? I'm not saying it was piss poor or it was bad, but ask yourself, did it make your heart light up like when you saw this recent trailer for the new Tenkaichi? I'm sure it did. And lastly, I want to talk Xenoverse, which is live service, right? That's the intention. This thing was meant to be out for many, many years without having to make another title. And they recently put out DLC for this thing. So to be completely honest with you, I would not be surprised if we go another couple years and still don't hear anything about Xenoverse 3, because I don't really think that's the plan. I mean, we've waited how long? How long has Xenoverse 2 been out? We are reaching GTA 6 levels of being in the dark with this Xenoverse 3 stuff. It's kind of insane. But like I said, it's intended to be a live service and it's intended to be around for a long time. And it has been. So I don't really have a gripe with that. I also don't think it would make too much sense to start talking up Xenoverse 3 after you just dropped the nostalgia bomb of the century with Budokai Tenkaichi 4. But with that being said, guys, I do believe that this game is going to be very good on launch day. But there will be a significant amount of this game sectioned into DLC. And that's the normal sign of the times, to be quite frank. So please don't get your hopes up too high. But please be ready to play a great game when it releases. I would be shocked if they ruined this. I don't think they can. I think it's a very, very simple formula to follow. And from what we've seen in the teaser, the game already looks beautiful. But as we know, all about the substance. And we know Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had some sub. And so if they follow that path best they can, I think we'll be fine. But do expect some modern caveats sprinkled in there. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think down below you think is going to be great about this game. And without further ado, catch you on the next.